This is the other end. This is the beginning of my project. Years ago, I had the opportunity to treat some people with diabetes in this area, and they have family over in this side. But what I was shocked the most, that soon after I started coming over here, the criminal condition took over this area. It's called El Consuelo. There are some maquiladoras over here. There are income generator activity over here on the side. However, it's limited since the criminality took over this area. So not only this part, but this part is ruled by criminals. So my objective with your assistance is to generate an income to these people by lowering their expenditures, home expenditures with regard to electricity and so on. But above all, my objective is environmental. I am not Mother Teresa. I am an individual with care for my fellow men. However, I like to be able to secure an income to secure support to my family. My children remain in Tampa. It's Nikolai and Nina, and I'm going to be sending out Nikolai to deliver something for you. But the most important thing that I like to terminate this presentation is this. I have a product that I have been using on people with different degenerative conditions such as diabetes, overweight, and hypertension. And I can just assure you, it's absolutely fantastic. And based on the results of what I'm doing, what I have been doing with regard to metabolic conditions, I have, at this point in time, I have 2 years in the developing of a vaccine against heart attack. Can you imagine Amway providing this sort of treatment to the majority of women that are prone to suffering heart attacks? According with the Framingham study, it's a study that is taken care of in New Boston over 30 years ago, it has shown some indication that women are absolutely essential for someone to develop a vaccine against heart conditions in women. Can you imagine Amway providing that solution? It would be absolutely fantastic. But I am not talking about money. I'm talking about environmental responsibility that I am hoping to develop in you. There is lots of money to be made, but first let's take care of our planet. Let's take care of our trees. Let's take care of our water. Let's take care of our air contaminated by the lack of responsibility of most human inhabitants of this planet of ours. I'm going to show you the other side of this bridge that is called the Puente Plateado. Hold on, please. This is the more advanced section of the construction for the river. This is the cross that I mentioned to you. In the middle of this waterway, we are going to be putting the open area that I'll show you in the diagram. The schematic runs from this side. This is the Durango side, and that is the Coahuila side. This is far more advanced than the middle area that I have shown you. Can you imagine an AMWAY marathon? An AMWAY activity, physical activity that would benefit so many people the world over. Like I mentioned to you, in Australia, there is a competition, annual competition, somewhere near Melbourne that is called the Ironman. We can provide the area where physical activity is going to be at its best. Now, imagine this: 10 kilometers of urban competition. Second, 10 kilometers of swimming, 5 kilometers of human mountain climbing. The area is covered with hills where to get a competition going. I have been in both of those. This is the Calabasas, and this has no name as far as I know. But it will be absolutely fantastic to have AMWAY Ironman Marathon. Everybody will come to this area controlled by Dr. Franco and his associates. It is going to be fantastic from the standpoint of public relations to AMWAY activity, but above all, you can retake your activities, your selling activities in Mexico, because we can do a lot of things, giving people the opportunity to come over here, the other side that I mentioned to you in the last couple of videos that I have sent you. But above all, my compromise with this project is not the money, it's the benefit to humankind, the benefit to the health of the 60 or 70% people with overweight. Additionally, I will send in to you a couple of individuals that with my treatment have lost 30% of their body weight in less than 2 months. In other words, between 5 and 15 pounds per week. Can you imagine what AMWAY product will be like to address an incredible, an escalating, health-related, death-causing problem as overweight, pediatric, and the obesity, the morbid obesity, in so many people that have no control over what they eat, no control of how they are going to be able to reduce their body weight if there is no such a thing. There is a component that will enable them to maintain control over their diabetes, that the majority of the people are. But above all, and that is the focus of my next project, is to eliminate heart attacks in the human population in this world. I need to have the opportunity to demonstrate this with minimum 10 patients over here in Los Angeles hospital, but people do not believe. You remember how things were when you started selling out soaps and cleaners and what have you. You know what it's like. I'm doing the same thing. I call it the Christopher Columbus syndrome. What does that mean? that no one believes what you're saying. No one believes your creativity has worked in your mind to secure a concept that is of benefit to the people that are surrounding you. My children went to Wealthy Elementary, and at the time I was doing other things, the same with regard to pediatric health. Parents Magazine gave me a recognition back in 1989 with regard to the development of physical activity to premature born children. I was fascinated with the activity that I had, but as a single parent, I needed to focus on my children. Never mind the money. The money will come. It's just a matter of continue working hard like I'm doing. Dick, please, give us the opportunity to help our fellow men. I will send this directly to your personal secretary, and I will give you a call in a couple of days, or probably next Monday. But this week, the rest of this week, I'm going to be busy. If you are not interested, I really would like you to let me know. Please. Thank you so much. I'm Dr. Raul Franco.